What's going on, guys? That's two. Two in a row. Let's see if we can get it to three. We play the Cavaliers next. They should be able to beat this team, but we still don't know where they at. But it's good to get revenge on the Heat, then get revenge on the Magic. Kick off the homestand, nice and smooth. Now let's get into the game. Good defensive effort. In the second half, played better defense. First half, Magic got a lot of threes. They was shooting very well from the three-point line first half, I believe above 50%. But as the game went on, second half, they tightened up. Dwight Howard had a very good game. They were grabbing rebounds. Dwight had, 17 and 10 maybe? I don't know about that one, but he grabbed a lot of rebounds. Markieff Morris had a good game. Thankfully, he had a good game. He's been struggling recently, but he picked it up today. He was in the closing out lineup with Jeff Green. Jeff Green has been hot from the field. He's been making a lot of shots, been very efficient. As we know, last year, Mike Scott was the very efficient player off the bench. This year, hopefully, it continues to be Jeff Green. Austin Rivers, he had another decent game, played good defense, and that's what you want. You want guys who can play good defense and can get some buckets when called upon. Austin Rivers looks like he's becoming more comfortable in his role, and that's what you want to see. You know, I'm a decent amount of games in now, about 11, 12 games in the season. This is when you want to start seeing guys starting to figure out what they're going to do and what their role is on the team and being aggressive and stop being shy. Now, one thing I want to point out, Otto Porter, once again, wasn't in the closing lineup for the fourth quarter, and I'm fine with that. We getting W's. I don't care how much you getting paid. As long as you playing good, whoever on that court, as long as they playing good, that's who get the minutes. I mean, not saying Otto was playing horrible or bad, but as long as it's translating into wins, and that's what it's doing, so I have no complaints. It was a different closing lineup today. Wizards went small. They went Wall, Bill, Oubre, Jeff Green, Markieff Morris, and things got cooking offensively. They started running the wall. Jeff Green pick and roll. Vucevic had a time. He struggled with it, and they continued to work that. Then they worked Bill into it as well. They got rebounds on the defensive end, and that's how you can run this small ball lineup if you are consistent on the glass and give effort on the glass, and that's what they were doing. Even though they went small and Vucevic was in the game, Wizards weren't giving up a bunch of offensive rebounds, so they could continue to not have to play Dwight Howard and keep the small unit in the game, which helped them out close the game out in the end, because they played very well offensively as well as defensively. So this is good to see. This is good to see. They're locking in more on defense. Offensively, it's all kind of coming together. People are starting to make shots and things like that. This is good. This is what you want to see. This is what Wizards fans expected to see at the beginning of the season. Now, can they turn it around? We still don't know that. But from these last two games, that's what you want to see. And they got a tough stretch after this stretch of, the Nets and the Cavaliers. So you got to make good on these teams that's low. So we'll see what's going on. Also, I don't want to forget, Kelly Oubre, he was okay for most of the game, but in the fourth quarter, in the closeout, he did really well. He was locked in defensively. He got a jump ball for us, and that's what you want to see from Kelly, because as we know, he can gamble a lot on defense. He can reach and get beat, and that'll screw the whole defense up, and somebody will be wide open for a three. But he locked in. He didn't make mistakes, and he played his role, and that's what you want to see. So good job from Kelly Oubre. Austin Rivers was on the bench for this part. Dwight Howard was on the bench. But at the end of the day, it worked out, and the Wizards got their second win in a row. Hopefully they can make it a third. But that's all I got for you right now. I'm out.
Georgie.